שם מעל נמל חיפה? משהו בוער שם. בואי, טיל היפרסוני! אלוהים! מה קורה שם? כל המפרץ פיצוץ אחד גדול! תסגרי את החלון מהר!
Within an hour, the military balance in the Middle East shifted dramatically. The skies over Tel Aviv and Haifa are no longer defined by advanced defense systems alone, but by how those systems are being pushed to their limits. Tested by waves of attacks, layered, coordinated, and increasingly sophisticated. This is not just another missile strike. This is a demonstration of strategy. Iran is not simply projecting force, it is systematically probing the limits of Israel's defense. From early symbolic strikes to signals of advanced capabilities, approaching hypersonic level performance, each wave carries intent. Each phase signals escalation. And now the question is no longer, is this dangerous? But Hashra, how far has this conflict evolved? And what is really being tested? To understand the intensity of this moment, we need to look back, because this conflict did not begin suddenly. It evolved over decades. Since the 1979 Islamic Revolution, Iran has viewed Israel as a strategic adversary, not through direct war, but through long-term regional positioning, alliances, and influence. What followed was a prolonged shadow war. No formal declarations, no clear front lines. Yet the conflict was very real. Cyber operations, covert intelligence missions, and limited precision strikes. All with one objective: to test capabilities without triggering full-scale war. But by the mid-2020s, that pattern began to shift. Strikes became more visible, responses more immediate, and the line between covert operations and open conflict began to fade. We are now witnessing a new phase, structured escalation. The strikes on Tel Aviv are a clear example. This is not a single system attack, but a coordinated combination. systems stand out: Khorramshahr 4 missile and Sejjil missile. Khorramshahr 4 missile delivers destructive power. With a heavy payload, it is designed to hit high-value targets, critical infrastructure, strategic facilities, points where disruption creates wide impact. Its purpose is not just to strike, but to shock the system. Sejjil missile introduces a different dimension: speed. As a solid fuel missile, it enables rapid launch capability, which means shorter detection windows and significantly reduced reaction time. In this context, speed is not just an advantage, it is a way to control the tempo of the battlefield. When these systems missile are used together, the result is not simply greater force, but simultaneous pressure. Defense systems like Iron Dome are forced into split-second decisions, which threat to intercept first under competing conditions. This is the essence of modern warfare, not just firepower, but integration, designed to expose weaknesses.
אתם רואים את העשן שם מעל נמל חיפה? משהו בוער שם. בואי, טיל היפרסוני! אלוהים! מה קורה שם? כל המפרץ פיצוץ אחד גדול! תסגרי את החלון.
As pressure on Tel Aviv intensifies, the focus shifts towards strategic infrastructure, and Haifa becomes a critical target. As a major strategic infrastructure and energy hub, it sits at the core of Israel's logistics network. Disruption here extends far beyond the battlefield. In this phase, two additional systems missile emerge: Fattah 2 missile and Shahab 3 missile. Fattah 2 missile represents extreme speed. With maneuverability in its terminal phase, it becomes far more difficult to intercept. The impact is immediate: compressed response time, unpredictable flight paths, and reduced interception success. Its role is clear: penetration. Shahab 3 missile plays a different role. With extended range and proven reliability, it sustains the attack, maintaining constant pressure, forcing defense systems to remain active over time. Together, they missile create a multi-layered threat: high-speed penetration and sustained pressure. Defense systems are no longer just intercepting, they are managing, prioritizing, and enduring in real time. And this is where the shift becomes clear. This is no longer symbolic. The targets are no longer just cities, but systems, logistics, energy, and national stability itself. And if this pattern continues, what we are witnessing is no longer just a regional conflict. It is a transformation in how modern warfare is conducted, where speed, precision, and system integration define the battlefield. And the question now changes, not who strikes first, but who can endure under sustained and escalating pressure. And ultimately, who will run out of time and money first?
אנחנו כאן, בפרוק 2, עמי.
יש סכנת קריסה, תצאו משם! גבר! צא משם! כן, יש סכנת קריסה, צא משם!
يرونه بعيدا ونراه قريبا بإذن أم الحسن وطالبا عنيدا